I got a DM today that I want to talk about because I get this one probably, I don't know, once or twice a month. And I think it's being dismissed as not important because your body's supposed to do that naturally. Well, naturally, your body's not supposed to be overweight either. So, really, let's talk about it. This comment basically says that this person they're on their 5th week of tirzepatide. They've lost 23 pounds so far. They're taking a digestive enzyme, but they're wondering if the right-sided pain they're having, even though their gallbladder was taken out 3 years ago, is due to the tirzepatide. The tirzepatide isn't the problem. The weight loss too quickly is the problem. So, we see people who have a lot of weight that they need to lose end up in kind of like a liver or gallbladder crisis when they start losing weight for a couple of reasons. Number one is your liver 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whenever you started putting that weight on, your liver decided, hey, there's too many toxins here and I can't handle this, and so I need to dilute this. And the best place for me to dilute whatever this toxin is in a fat cell. So I'm gonna go store it there until I'm ready to handle it. But you keep adding things to the system and it never gets to a point where it can handle it, so it never releases those fat cells. And then number two, you're having significant hormonal changes. And anytime we have weight fluctuations, because your fat cells make their own estrogen, we have huge hormonal shifts. So when I get these questions about, is it the tirzepatide, is it the Ozempic, is it the Wegovy, is it the Mounjaro, is it the... No, it's your liver being overwhelmed. And you can get like a residual kind of stub pain where the gallbladder is attached. You can get liver pain specifically because the liver's job is to create bile. The gallbladder was the storage duct for the bile that the liver created and then hopefully cleaned, but in most cases not cleaned, because that's how we end up with gallbladder problems, is that the liver's too overwhelmed and it can't clean the bile, and so it just puts dirty, gross stuff back in the gallbladder, and that's when stones start building up. So it's still doing its job, but now you're throwing all those toxins at it again. And it couldn't handle them in the first place, and it stored them in your fat cells, and now you're releasing that fat via a different process, and your liver is struggling again. I don't want to argue whether I'm for or against GLP-1s. I am for a healthy nutrition plan that allows you to get enough protein in the day, enough vegetables in the day, and a couple of small pieces of fruit, like 4 ounces of fruit, which is the equivalent of about 2 cuties or like one of those small things of berries, that kind of thing. I am not for, I'm going to eat whatever I want and take this medication because I've tried everything and can't lose the weight. I am for using GLP-1s to help with autoimmune disorder in lower doses than we do for weight loss, because there are some people that moves the needle. I am for people with genetic predisposition of high cholesterol that is damaging, using specifically semaglutide because there's some significant research there. Again, I am not for, I'm still just going to do whatever I want and not pay attention to my health and not take accountability. And we need to start learning that if we want to go on a weight loss journey, something got us here and we need to unwrap that, undo it before we start trying to move forward. And a liver detox is a great place to start. There is a link in my profile to the liver detox I take my clients through before they go on a weight loss journey. It's been successful at reversing autoimmune numbers, at lowering cholesterol numbers, at putting liver enzymes back in a normal range and even into an optimal range. It has been super successful at cleaning out the gallbladder, and people say they feel more energy, they have more clear skin, and they're sleeping better when they do it. It's linked in my profile if you want to go grab that.